right, it's now 6 o'clock. I'm going to call the May 13th meeting of the zoning board of appeals to order. First off, Darren, you roll order. Yes. All right, roll call taken care of. Next item on the agenda is public comment. Is there anyone for public comment? Okay. Next, I'd ask the board to take a look at the minutes from our February 5th meeting, and if there's any adjustments, changes, or else I'd ask for a motion to place those minutes on file. All right, you have a motion and a second to approve them and place them on file. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Next, we'll move on to our main item for tonight, and that is a public hearing. Public hearing is as follows. All persons interested will be given an opportunity to be heard at a public hearing to be held by and before zoning board of appeals, City of Merrill, commencing 6 p.m. on May 13th in the council chambers, City Hall. The following matters to be discussed. Mark Scott, 607 North Cleveland Street, requesting a variance from Merrill Municipal Code, Section 113-317, lot coverage for an accessory building in a residential district. Legally describes parcel 251-3126-1122-0034. Ask for a motion to open the hearing. A motion, a second to open the hearing. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
This hearing is now open. Anyone who wants to speak for or against to the board for this, for or against this request for a variance, do please come to the podium, state your name, and we will have the hearing.
Mark Scott. Excuse me, is the microphone on? Probably not.
Here's Mark Scott.
Okay, sorry. You know, you're all checking them. Okay, I want to put in a storage shed behind the garage, 10 by 12. It's 5 feet away from the back of my garage and 5'4" away from the edge of my garage to the back of the shed. It'll be it's not put on a slab. It'll be underneath the floor system, so it can be moved or whatever. So that's and the roof system is a bought and truss system. Same pitch as what my garage is now currently. So basically it'll look the same as my garage. So we're gonna put our bikes, lawn furniture, and the lawn equipment all in there to keep my yard a little bit cleaner. So.
And the purpose for the variance, Darren, is the lot size and the square footage?
Currently the code limits you to 10% total square footage for accessory buildings. Their current garage maxes them out for the size building that they have there. So that's why they would need a variance in order to add this additional storage shed.
Another 120 square feet or whatever.
Yep. And I have had no calls or anything in opposition of the variance request.
Okay. Any other questions for Mr. Scott at this time? Okay.
Yeah, I went in the past, I looked on that building, you put that building up. That tree doesn't interfere with that building?
No. The shed is back more. I'll have to take off one limb off that birch, that white birch that's coming this way. I'll cut that limb off. So
Just the one limb?
I'll take the one limb out of there. Yeah. It'll be back far enough away so it's not even near that trunk or anything. So.
Okay. No other questions at this time for Mr. Scott. Any others to speak for or against the variance? Yeah.
I'm Michael Porath. I live at 700 East 7th, the corner of 7th and Cleveland, right across the street from Mark. Where the shed's gonna be, I had to drive up to find out where the shed was gonna be put. You won't even see this shed from 7th Street, my house, which I live across the street, or on Cleveland. You have to go down the alley to see this. That's how big his lot is. I don't see a problem with another structure to put things in versus stuff stacked outside. That's a base. After talking to Mark, when I understood this meeting we're having, that he's having, I don't see a problem with this. Even though an ordinance states percentage of things, that, I mean, I see properties around town that have shed coverage. You're lucky if you have 10% of the property exposed yet. I mean, I don't have exact, street numbers or house numbers, but how this can only apply to one group and not others,
I mean, it applies
So-
everywhere. It depends on how
But
it's
then
zoned,
it depends,
potentially, but-
how did that happen to begin with? How can someone can cover
That's-
their property to
Not a-
that
not a topic
percentage?
for this public hearing.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
His property is so large, you can't even see that structure if it was put up. That's, Okay.
All right, thank you. All right. Any others to speak for or against the request for the variance tonight? Last call, any to speak for or against the variance? All right, I'd ask for a motion to close the hearing.
I make a motion to close the hearing.
Thank you, sir. And a second. All those in favor say aye to close the hearing?
Aye.
All right, this hearing is now closed. So I know that I had one other neighbor comment also, again, had no issues with it. Said it would, he felt it would fit right in, it wouldn't be an issue, so. Anyone else have any questions, comments, concerns?
Questions, the only thing is being that we don't have any opposition or anything, I think we should grant the variance.
Yeah, I've had no opposition. Or is that a form
Is
of
that
a
a
motion,
motion?
Jim?
I make it as a motion.
Okay. We have a motion and a second to grant the variance. Any other questions, comments, discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No? All right. That, we don't have any other business at this time, do we, Darren?
No.
Okay. Next meeting will be at the call of the chair, and I'd ask for a motion to adjourn.
So, second. I gotta go down to the meeting somehow.
Motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yep.
Thank you.